Nā mai hoki mai koutou I tēnei pō. Ko tēnei tuku hōtaka ruarau me tiko me te rima. Ko Pizza Hut e whakapāho ana mai I Manuhira te Aotearoa New Zealand. Ka haa mātou korero a tēnei rā. Ka watu te redemption. Te ataua hoki. Nā te mea, kua muti ngā mahi taimaha. Kina taimaha te rā mahi. I te marama o mutinga o Mei, huri atu ki te hone. Nā, he taimaha nā te mea, he mahanga tāngata I waihotia o rātou mahi, tata ki te mutinga. Kore rātou e waia mai ka hau, tuku himera, e rātu mahi, kia hau. Kia mohi o a hau, ko ai, kei te mahi tonu, o raua mahi, o ā rātou mahi. Nā, ka waihotia ki te kia poto te wā ki te mutinga. Kaue mahi, hera mahi, tuati I tēnei. Ko etahi tāngata, I waia mai kia hau, I te mutinga. E rua miniti ki te mutinga. I waia mai, me he mea, ka whina ahu, I a rātou, ki te redeem, rawa, tari. Nā te mea, I roto I o rātou rohe, kua kore tā rātou pātini redeem. I roto I o rāua, o rātou tari. Te tari, ko te back office. Nā? Ki te rātou, kore he pātini. Nā reira, ka mohi o rātou, o me pēhea, ko wai, kei te, ko wai kei te oho, I te rā haora o te pō. Rua miniti ki te kaumārua, ka waia mai. Mai I te rā tu rohe, tino, tino rua ki te wā, ka puta, ka tau koe ki tēnei rohe. Ka tahi māua ko kei, ka waia atu ki etahi atu tāngata etahi atu rohi me te mea ka awhina aha māua ko kei. You know, me te mea ka mohi o rāta, he aha etahi atu wā o ara mo tātou na kore rātou mohi o. Nā, no reira, kāre e nei toko rua e everything I te mutinga o Mei. Nā, kei te noho rātou I nā nei, kei te mahi tonu engari, kei te piki haere ārau piri ke te uti. Tino koa rāua o rātou, a te mea e kore ngaro a rātou piri ke te uti. Nā, so, redemption is gone, redemption is over for May 2019. Engari, me te tiro mātou I nāne, ki te redemption o Noema, I tēnei tau. Now, nothing changed, and, you know, as per promos, the way you get your cookies, the same button meeting, the rewards of the same button meeting. E rā tū mō mea. So, we now can breathe. There are those who miss redemption. And I don't understand why they miss. Well, I do in a way, because I think the buttons were closed off before its time. And this is what some people are saying. In their countries, their buttons were switched off earlier than they expected. And I'm talking about something like 7 p.m. and not midnight. But, you know, that's for those people to challenge admin about their time. Because I know for sure, for Aotearoa, New Zealand, the button went off at about 5 past midnight in the morning. I was still out, like I was still working in the back office when it happened. Luckily, you know, all our team were redeemed. There were some who didn't want to redeem because they didn't feel that they had enough cookies in there to redeem. So they've left a few cookies roll over for this next redemption coming, where they hope now to put some oomph behind the rewards and like the 40 grains, things like that. Even the Bitcoin competition, that is starting for some people. Because now they can see the benefits of it all. And for once, you know, I've spoken with quite a few people about this, the upgrades. And when it's explained properly, and when people understand why that happens, then things will go further. Okay, so a lot of people now understand why the fee is at the price it is now, at the cost it is now. And they understand why it's charged that way and how it helps admin and how it helps each member who does that, who does upgrade. So, you know, hey, I'm all for whatever anyone wants to do, whether it will be upgrade or hang in there till your renewal comes. Because there are a few that don't have to renew their wallets or their back office until December. So they're now thinking twice. They kind of want to bring other people in, so that means they're going to want to upgrade as well. So yeah, plenty of thinking is going on now because people understand the rolling effect it has on them plus the teams that they bring in. And they need to be prepared for their teams. They need to be there with their team. Also with the new redemption, you know, it's all about growth, really. It's all about having the gift and making sure people understand that the gift is free. And that the gift will show in their wallet immediately after they pay their fee. Sign up and pay their fee. So that's that's the change for those who just start. But there are other changes and other, things to look forward to with the new redemption. Okay? So, yeah. If you have any problems though, if you are having problems, either get to your sponsor, make sure you have all the details, and talk us through with your sponsor or your leader, whoever you decide you have confidence in or you trust. Get in touch with them and say what you think is not happening or hasn't happened in your redemption and why. And then they should be able to guide you from there as to where you go next. Okay? They'll probably offer you the advice and it will probably end up with a support ticket being submitted for you. So, I advise everyone to check their wallets and make sure that what is in their wallet has been put in their wallet is the same as what was taken from their Crinkle Cash back office rewards. Not hard to mess them up. It shows in both. And they should be the same. But you need to also check that your 40 grains have also been validated and not still sitting as not valid in your Crinkle Cash back office. Okay, so let's go into the blog and let's share something new out of the blog for once. Okay.
Chili. Chili. On my blanket.
Oh, yeah, it's a bit chilly.
Feel a little stiff.
That's why, don't worry, we're only moaning about the cold. Us cronies are moaning about the cold. Okay, TBC community is not ready for a merchant rating system. Oh, so we have awesome, excellent, good, forgettable, awful. Oh, I can think of some awful ones at the moment, just overnight. Hope they're not. The principles of building a community are the same as building a team. I'm a master team builder. You should know that by now. I have built many large teams and I understand the human dynamics. The more you follow my direction, the faster you will experience success. Woohoo! Currently, the TBC culture is focused on the opposite of what it should be. The sooner we fix this aspect of our TBC culture, the better. Too many Tibetans are looking inward within the TBC community seeking opportunity. This has made the TV scammers very happy because those seeking opportunity within the TBC community fall prey to their schemes. Amen. Again, we are in the distribution phase of TBC. The real opportunity of TBC during the distribution phase is found outside of TBC, not within it. Remember that the real opportunity of TBC during the distribution phase is found outside of TBC, not within it. We should almost be entirely focused on bringing in new members and merchants right now. We should be encouraging fast duplication. Number one, mass quantities of TBC coins are being distributed to the members that have the right focus and are doing the activities that build up our numbers exponentially. Also, the Bitcoin contest and bounties greatly compensate those that are bringing in new members. That's the real opportunity right now in TBC. We must look outwards and find these new members and merchants. It is way too early to look inward for opportunities. I hope this is clear. Drama slows down community growth. The world still thinks cryptocurrency is a new thing, even though Bitcoin, the first cryptocurrency, started 10 years ago. 99% of the world has no idea what Bitcoin is, let alone TBC. TBC, a member-based cryptocurrency, is an even newer idea as far as the world is concerned. We still have less than 1,000 merchants within our merchant listing, which started this year on January 11th, 2019. Most of these merchants are small businesses. I like to call mine pastors. The process to bring in large corporate type merchants is a long drawn out series of highly professional meetings. And eventually we will get there and be able to bring in those type of merchants too. But don't expect that to happen now. It won't. TBC need to grow up and mature culturally first. Putting up a merchant rating system will create a lot of drama right now. Rating systems by nature are subjective, which means people will use them anyway they feel like using them. They are far from fair and objective. One guy can start a mountain of drama within a merchant rating system. They can challenge any or all of the merchants within a listing. These self-appointed critics can leave bad marks on as many merchants as they want. How will a merchant defend themselves from such people? If a TBC merchant is forced to defend themselves, they may not want to be a TBC merchant anymore. to get away from the drama of such. Do you see my point? Don't you want a fast-growing merchant listing? Well, I set the platform up to have a fast-growing merchant listing. It will grow much faster today without undue drama of having a merchant rating system. The tables will turn at some point within our TBC growth to justify having a merchant rating system. When we have a healthy number of members and merchants and TBC funding coming from the monthly admin fee are more than sufficient to cover the cost of a sophisticated merchant rating system where we can hold the self-appointed critics accountable too and make it easy for good merchants to easily defend themselves without wasting a lot of their time to do it. Then we will have a merchant rating system. It takes vision to look forward to what is to come as we grow organically. Those members demanding so many things from the admin, such as a merchant rating system, are usually the ones not currently building the TBC community with new members and merchants. Those that are building TBC right now are not too concerned about such things. They have their eyes on the real TBC opportunity and able to build without such things at this time. So we look down here and we have the growth chart. Okay. Now let's go. We're here today. And we're going up the list. So we're on this week here, which will be tomorrow, 14 days, and we should be at 1,907 new members and 1,050 merchants, new merchants. So I haven't quite done all the calculations myself up to here, to this point, but it doesn't end till tomorrow. So I would say we're getting pretty close. We're pretty close to these targets. Now, if we say we've got 1,000 now, then we're only 50 out here. So we've got another 22 days and we want to get another 200 merchants up and running. And here, in another 22 days, well, won't be 22 days, what? It'll be another 10, not even 10. 9. So about 8 days. Yeah, eight more days after this, and we'll be up to here. So we'll be trying to head up to the 3,815, which will take us past our target that we've been trying to get at, like all the threes. Well, it will go past, I think, here at 1907 anyway. Because we're at, yeah, it will take us past all the threes. Remember, we're wanting to have 3,333,000. That was by February gone, February, March. Well, we will have it here anyway by tomorrow. So, yeah, keep using this to check the growth chart, making sure that we're on par. So let's stay focused on keeping up with this mass adoption growth curve seen above, and everything else will get sorted out later at the right times. Sure will, that's for sure. Now, I just got a few minutes and we'll go here because this is something that new members should be creating. There are some old members that don't even have a toolbox because they're not quite sure what a toolbox is. But, you know, they too need to look at this. Over the last 2+ years, hundreds of tools have been created for your use in TBC. Every single blog post here in the blog was created with purpose, so you should identify each purpose and label the tool accordingly and organize your toolbox. Hundreds of videos made by TBC leaders are also useful tools. Each page and section of our websites are tools as well and need to be labeled too for ease of use. Using TBC tools saves you time and frustration. When you get asked a question from your teammate, it would be better to pass the link to the tool than to answer incompletely in your own words. Let the tool do the work for you. When you are developing a new recruit to TBC, you should have a procedure and a series of tools you pass along in that process. What happens when you feed the bears? In the end, the bears end up eating you when you run out of food to feed them. Don't feed the bears. If you always provide on-demand, comprehensive, and timely answers to questions in your own words, those demanding such from you will eventually turn against you when they don't like the truth of your answer. I have seen this scenario happen over and over again. So just be pretty good and passing along the tools, or better yet, dump your entire toolbox on them with all of its labels. We are like Home Depot. We provide stuff for do-it-yourselfers. Teach personal responsibility and never accept someone else's lack of preparation as your own emergency to deal with out there. People end up getting whatever they deserve. So, make a toolbox, label it good, and as each new blog comes out, the blog post comes out, see if it is a replacement tool for a tool in your toolbox or a new tool needing a label. So there you have it, folks. Get your toolbox if you haven't got one already. And help others like your new recruits get their toolboxes together too. Because you never know what it does for you. Okay? So, that's the end of me tonight from Aotearoa. We'll be up early tomorrow watching the game of the century. We'll be watching the Banglers. Yes, even the Bangla brothers will be watching it live. You watch. Because after the last cricket series in New Zealand, when the Bangla brothers came to New Zealand, I think they went home scoreless. But hey, different game, different ball game, different country that they're playing in. So bring it on, Bangla brothers. We're ready in Aotearoa. So to the rest of you, cover your page black with a silver fern on it tomorrow.
Hey,
For the for the black apes. your support for the Black Caps. And thank you, Gilbert. You can wave your flag outside your waka tomorrow. And Sister Carol, yeah, get your flag ready. And of course, um, those watching tonight, thank you for being here as well. And to Key as well. My moderator, oh, we'll be watching what happens tomorrow in the game. So let's go live tomorrow. Hope you've got a generator now, Gilbert, so you can watch too and lend your support. And so there we leave it tonight from Aotearoa. And hey, rug up, keep warm or start pumping on or something just to get warm and drive safely because the weather is so mean and it just tunes into whatever at any given time. So be prepared and keep safe. So that's it from me tonight and noho ora mai koutou. Ka kite a popo. Peace to you all.